What's up, YouTube? Jeff from the Graph Life, coming back with a little bit of a different kind of video. I know I promised to do a short IP recap of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Each Friday they do Fan Friday, where lower level seats are half price. They're $14. So it's a pretty good deal. I take advantage of it, and after every game they have two players that sign. So I got both of them on these signature cards, which if you guys don't know about them, definitely check them out. It's theautographcard.com. Picked up Adam Johnson for the Wilkes-Barre Penguins. Pretty promising player. I think as far as prospects go in the Penguins system, I think he's one of the better ones. And then Ethan Prow, also a pretty big prospect for the Penguins. A guy that went undrafted. But a really good scoring defenseman. But now I want to kind of shift gears a little bit. I have two fan packs that I haven't shown. And I got a request from 25 Perez to do a video on how to request a fan pack. So I'm going to show off the two that I got, which brings my total up to... my goal is 100 this year. I think I have, let's see... 32, so I'm getting there. We're about a quarter of the way through the year, and I'm almost halfway to my goal. But I'm going to show this off, show the two fan packs off first, and then I'll go over how I go about getting them. This one's coming from the Seattle Mariners. They paid 45 cents to get this to me. First item is a thank you letter, which got a hole in it. And that's how it came. There's no hole in the envelope whatsoever, but basically it just thanks me for being a fan. If I want any additional information, I can go to mariners.com and get the latest news and stuff like that about the Mariners. And what I usually request is what I got. I got two of the 2019 pocket schedules, so obviously one's going to go into my collection. The other one, just an extra. And then I usually see if they have any kind of cards that they have for promotions. I got a Felix Hernandez, a Kyle Seager, and for my mascot collection, the Mariner Moose. I don't really try and collect the mascots, but it's just something that just kind of was fun to do. Since I kept getting all these cards and stuff, it's just something to put together. The next one was a surprise to me because it wasn't on my informed delivery. And it's coming from the Vancouver Canucks. I guess informed delivery is only United States mail. Now, it was interesting the way that they sent this. Because it came in this big giant envelope. And inside that was the magnet schedule, which is sweet. It looked nice on the fridge. A sticker, and then another envelope, which had my address on it, but whatever. I know I cover it up, but if you want to send me something, go ahead. That came with a thank you letter, and then a few these oversized cards. We got Alex Edler, we got Jacob Markstrom, and Bo Horvat. So. Like I just stated earlier, I always have something that I request. I don't, but I leave it open. So how I go about fan packs is I won't request one unless I'm interested in it. I could see, I see all these videos of fan packs and people are just trying to get as many as they can. For me, baseball is my number one, but I've been getting more and more into hockey. Basketball, I obviously am a big fan of because I coached it. I played it, but I don't get too many of them. But basically, what I do is I find a team that I'm interested in or a player, and I tell the truth. I write a very personal. I say it a lot, but I write a very personal message. Wow, another but. Basically, for baseball, I say, okay, I'm a big fan who likes to travel around the country to the various stadiums, and I collect baseball cards and pocket schedules. It'd be awesome if you can send me any kind of promotional items, but definitely a pocket schedule because I'd like to plan my next trip. Thank you for taking the time to read my email, and I look forward to anything I may receive, which is pretty much, the basis of it. Unless I've already been there, I'll say what my favorite parts of their arena or their park, and give a little bit of a story behind it. Basically, I write 2 to 3 paragraphs, and it's all truthful. I don't make any of it up. If I don't really have an interest, I don't send. I don't just say, hey, I saw that you're giving fan packs away or whatever. I don't do that. Same thing with TTMs. I know that I'm trying to put together the 1992 Topps set, but if I don't really know anything about a player, I don't send to them until I learn about them. And if I don't find anything interesting, it's the only time I ever make an exception to only pretty much say, hey, I'm trying to do this set, can you sign my card? I really like to actually make a connection, and a prime example of that is I don't know if you've watched some of my previous videos, but I got this card, this 1980 Olympic hockey team card signed by Mike Ramsey. I've had that card for a long time, and I didn't write to him until I actually visited Lake Placid. I saw Herb Brooks Arena where it all happened, and it was really cool. So I was able to, make it more personal, and that's the same thing I do with fan packs. And I don't call. I feel like calling is just a bother. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that calling will get you something, so that you leave them alone. I think an email, it's kind of just like getting a piece of junk mail. If they don't want to send anything, they'll ignore it and and delete it, throw it in the trash. Whereas calling, you're taking their time away from someone that really has a need to get answered, a question that needs to be answered, or something of that nature. So I don't know. I always stick to email, and what I do is I'll scroll down to the bottom of most pages, whether it's a company or a team, and I'll look for the contact us link. And if it's a form, then I'll fill out the form. If it's a email address, then I'll write the email. But either way, that's what I do. If I'm not connected to a team or I don't have an interest in it at all, I leave it alone. And another example of that is I got the fan pack from Vortex. I don't hunt myself, but I love hats, and I didn't ask for it. The only thing I ever ask for is pocket schedules, because they're given away for free, and I do say, if you have any extra promotional items, if you want to send them my way, that'd be awesome. But I don't actually ask for anything, and I didn't ask for a hat. When I actually, and I got a sweet hat, I will say, but when I contacted Vortex, I talked about, how my friends are very interested in their scopes. They're big hunters. I myself am not, but, I was able to relate that. And while I'm not interested really in that stuff, I did wind up getting something that I am. I love hats. But then I got the stickers and the catalog, which I passed along to my friends, and they thought it was awesome. So sometimes I do go out on a whim a little bit, and will bring, friends or family into it if they're interested. So in a way, yeah, I do write to a few for fan packs that I don't really have a huge interest in. But my intention of that is to give the items to the people that are. So, it's just that way people that are interested will get them. Because MCOR 30, D-Nuggets 33, you guys could probably attest to this. It's been pretty slow with fan packs. And I'm not mad about it. I get it. If somebody kept emailing me and asking me, can you send me free stuff? Sure, I have a whole room full of stuff here. But how much of it do I really want to part ways with? And I understand that they have a lot of money and they want to promote their team, which that's a nice way to do it. But I just don't flood them with, to get stuff that I don't really want. That's why I kind of keep it specific. Pocket schedule. If they want to send me something extra, that's cool. But I usually say just cards and pocket schedules. That's what I'm into. And, sometimes I get lucky. I get a hat and stuff like that. Same thing with the Wheeling Nailers hockey team. I live close to the Wilkes-Barre Penguins, so I mentioned that and how I am a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, so it's pretty cool that I can see the players come through the system. And they sent me a really nice fan pack, and I haven't seen a different, a fan pack from them from anyone else. So basically, I just write a nice personal message, and I make sure it's somebody I'm interested in. I don't just send it just as, oh, okay, I can get this. I would much rather have it mean something to me or who I'm requesting it for. And that goal of 100, there's so many different baseball teams out there. That was my main thing, is I love to travel and see the stadiums. I get the pocket schedules, I can line them up and see, okay, these guys are all home and they're all within, 50 miles or whatever of each other. And it really does help because there's only so many screens you can open in a web browser before your computer starts to run slow. So I like to do the old school way. Maybe it shows my age, but I really like the pocket schedule idea, and I write things down. Computers are nice, but as I'm talking into my handheld computer, my phone, but I don't know. I like the old school way, and the same thing with TTM requests. I hand write all of my letters, and usually 2 to 3 paragraphs. Same thing. I have to have an interest. That's how I open, and tell them a little bit about what I was interested in, and then I say I'm an autograph collector. If you could please sign my cards, and if it's for a set, I say can you get the 92? The other ones you can keep. I always offer cards if I send more than one. I don't ever send more than 4, and sometimes I get like 6 back, and I'm like, how did this happen? It's just because I think because I took the time to actually show an interest. I think that really helps in fan packs and in TTM. So I hope that this helps you guys with your fan packs, particularly 25 Prez. You're the one that asked if I could do this. I'm happy to do it, and I hope it helps you. I mean, let me know if you need any other help, any more specifics, but that's all I do. I only email, strictly email, look for the contact page. And a lot of times, if there's no contact page, another trick is to look for the staff directory. And that generally has the email contacts on there. So hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching. If you guys made it through this whole video, I think I'm at like 12 and a half minutes. That's awesome. So thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. And I hope to see you guys fan pack videos and TTMs real soon.